What would you do if you were trying to make a living during the Great Depression? The book of Mice and Men is about two people who work together to keep each other safe so they can make their dreams come true. The genre of this book is called social realism. Social realism's primary purpose is to show and describe the harsh realities of the working class people. This book falls under social realism because it emphasizes the desperation of migrant farm workers during the Great Depression. One of the characters in this book is named Lenny. He is a large and childlike migrant worker. Due to Lenny not being so bright, he completely relies on George. George is a small but very smart man who travels with Lenny. He often talks about how much better his life would be if Lenny wasn't in it. But George feels a need to protect Lenny so he can have the farm of his dreams. This story takes place on a ranch in California during the Great Depression, which was in 1930s. Of Mice and Men and others like this one might remind you of yourself, which is why they are so easy to relate to. To Kill a Mockingbird and East of Eden are books that are similar to Mice and Men. I connected with this book because it reminded me of how we rely on our parents when we grow up and the connection we have with them. This book made me realize that everyone can use a friend because everyone can get lonely. A guy sits alone out here at night, maybe reading books or thinking or stuff like that. Sometimes he gets thinking and he got nothing to tell him what's so and what ain't so. Maybe if he sees something, he don't know whether it's right or not. He can't turn to some other guy and ask him if he sees it too. He can't tell. He got nothing to measure by. I seen things out here. I wasn't drunk. I don't know if I was asleep. If some guy was with me, he could tell me if I was asleep. Then it would be all right, but I just don't know.